Today I'm going to take you through my point of view of what I do with my horses on a daily basis. Just a very kind of quick, thing that a religious practice, I suppose, that I go through every day with them. They've already eaten, so they came up today. I put them in their respective feed areas. True and Wyatt share that area right there. Shakespeare has his own. And then, hey, Cutter's over there whinnying. And then basically I just go through, I really quickly give their overall coats a quick brush down. And this is not a very intense grooming. This is just a, let's knock the dust off of them. Let's get any, thorns or prickle bushes, pricklers out of their coat. Let's make sure that they don't have anything, any wounds or cuts or kicks or bites, I just like to go through them each day and have my hands on my horses. And I literally mean hands. Like, I want to feel every bit of their bodies. I want to know if there's a lump or a bump or any heat, like in the leg, or any swelling or anything like that. An area a lot of people forget to check is under the mane. I've lifted the mane before and I've seen, I've found a tick under there before. I have found, bites, stuff like that from other horses. You want to check their ears. You want to check their eyes. You just want to kind of feel all around your horse. Check their tail area. Make sure they don't have any really weird, diarrhea or anything like that. Now, you got to know your horse, because a lot of horses, if you lift their tail like that, if you don't know the horse, you can get kicked doing that. So obviously, you want to know your horse. But this is just stuff that I do with my horses. I go through each day. And I don't do a full-on groom, unless I'm really planning on spending, a whole lot of time with them or whatever. But I knock the bad spots off. If I were going to do a full groom each day with all three of my horses, that would take me quite a bit of time, because it's a kind of in-depth process. I curry comb them, and then I bristle brush them, and then, I'll put coat conditioner on them. I will put hoof conditioner on them. I use several different brushes and combs and all that good stuff. But when it's just a quick kind of everyday brushing. Now, I just saw something when I brushed him. Let me see if I can get him to repeat it. He kind of flinched. Maybe I don't know, maybe I hit a tickle spot or something on him. But anyway, this is what I do with my crew. Brush them all down. And then, like I said, I want to feel him to make sure that I'm not feeling anything weird. And he feels good. I'm gonna check him under his genitalia area. Okay. So Shakespeare looks good. He feels good. Now, if I had to, I could use this mane brush on him, but his mane is really easy to deal with. He doesn't have a massively thick one like True does. His I can get through very easily. He just has static cling going on right now. See how it's all just sticking up, But that's not a big deal. that's where like a good conditioner would come in, and they make stuff called like show sheen, or, you know, mane and tail, or, I mean, my God, there's a million of them. You could put coconut oil in, you could do anything to mitigate that, yeah, to mitigate that static cling. But he doesn't care one bit if he's got flyaway hair. Doesn't bother him. He says, I'm so handsome, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. And see, they really enjoy this. They really like the grooming. They love this mane brush because it feels like a back scratcher for them. So, and then the other very important thing that I do is I go to, you know, each hoof, and I pick their hoof. Put that foot down. Come on, pay attention, pay attention. Good boy. And so we just want to get these hooves cleaned out, and then any bit of yuckiness, any rocks or anything like that that might be stuck in the hoof, we want to clean those out. And they do get rocky. They also get muddy in here. So we just want to get all that area cleaned out for him. Hey, 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 hey. See, he tried to get away from me there. Not because it hurts him, just because he wanted to get away, and I just held on. Not a big deal. There we go. Now I will gently lay him down, and then I'll rub him. And I'll say thank you for that. Now I come down to the back hoof. I go all the way down his leg, and I say, can you give me that, please? And I know I'm gonna get yelled at by some people because you're supposed to go away from the hoof. Here, set it down for a second. My pants, I need a belt. You're supposed to go naturally away from, come here, sweetheart, thank you. They teach you to pick it in that direction, but honestly, my wrist does not work the right way on my left hand, and it's a lot harder for me to bend my wrist this way because I broke it so badly. So it's just easier for me to go the opposite way. And it doesn't bother him, it doesn't hurt him, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really affect him one way or another. It just makes it a little easier on me. So he is gonna play this game right now. I don't have him on a halter, as you can see. He's just in this little pen thing. So just gonna come down here and I'm gonna say, lift your foot up, son. There we go, good boy. And we'll get all that nastiness picked out of there. And he's just gonna go right back out in the mud in 2 minutes and get this filled up again, but that's okay. We still got to do it, because I will say, look at True, are you scratching your neck, big girl? I will say that if I had a I mean, if he had a rock or something stuck in his foot, then I would you know, I'd be able to get it out of there. And once, you know, because it can hurt. I mean, they can get stone bruises and everything else. And we certainly, you know, you don't want your horse hurting. You also always want to look at their hooves, look at the bottom of their feet, just to make sure that they don't have anything crazy going on. Now, he does have, Shakespeare's got something going on with his back legs. He's got swelling in his tendons here, and I think it's just really due to arthritis and age. So he is on he's on something called Equiox, and he can't leave his leg up as long as the two younger ones. And sometimes he'll jerk it away from me, you know, and he has to set it down. And normally I would correct that. But, you know, with him, I don't know if it's a pain issue or not. So I don't get after him too much on that. As long as he's not like disrespectful and kicking at me, then I'm not going to go too crazy with him. Because if he is sore back there, then, you know, I mean, I kind of can't blame him for wanting to put his hoof down. So, anyway, that's what I go through with these guys daily. And I'm going to get ready and I'm going to go into that pen and I'm going to do the same thing with Wyatt and True. So this was Shakespeare, but you can see he's getting very sleepy now after he ate. He's getting ready to take a nap. And he's just going to take a little sun nap here. So, all right. I'll see you on the next one.